What is going on, guys? It is Saturday. It is freaking freezing. It's like probably 35 degrees around there. It is cold. And when it gets wintertime, everybody goes into hibernation. Me, Julio, everybody goes into hibernation. Literally, we just stay home, play games. So hopefully this winter, I can get some content out for you guys because we want to do like a whole bunch of stuff. Well, I want to do actually a whole bunch of stuff. I don't have my dad's garage. We have the garage over where we be at. But it's like, it's kind of small, but we have the other garage where our friend works at, where it's like and we usually go to do like a lot of the stuff. So hopefully I can get a lot of content out for you guys in the wintertime because it is cold in New York and it's hard to be outside vlogging and 20 degrees, holding my phone, my hands freezing. But right now I just got a sweater on because I'm gonna work on my car, so I don't really want to like wear a big ass coat or anything and then get it dirty. I'm letting the car warm up right now. I'm gonna meet up with my dad at his job. Today it's gonna be a maintenance day. Today I'm going to get a thermostat, put a thermostat in my car because I don't have one. I'm gonna get a valve cover gasket because my valve cover gasket is I guess broken or leaking, whatever you want to call it. It's leaking oil. I'm gonna try to fix my throttle body issue, and I think my oil feed line is leaking oil. I think a little bit. That's why I think like probably a month ago I seen like a little bit of oil on the bottom of the turbo, and I was like, where's that coming from? But it might be from the feed line. So I'm not too sure. I'm gonna go check that out. So basically today's gonna be a maintenance day. I'm letting the car warm up. Look how beautiful this thing sounds. Look at the wall, look at the wall, look at the wall. That's how you know your car is healthy. We got that condensation coming out. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna head to Advanced Auto right now. I'll subscribe. His name is Stay Humble JDM. He works at Advanced Auto. He gave me a 20% like employee discount that I can use at any time. That me and Julio, at any time, whenever you want, as many stuff as you want. So I'm actually gonna head to Advanced Auto right now and get the 2 stuff that I need and get the 20% off. Alright, so never mind those plans. The Advanced Auto by my house literally had nothing for me. They didn't have the valve cover gasket or the thermostat, which is kind of weird. So I can't even get the discount. But still, thank you, Stay Humble JDM. I'm gonna go to AutoZone actually right now with my dad by his job and pick it up over there because I really need this because I'm leaking oil all over the place and my car is, I mean, it warms up, but then I gotta turn my fan on. Once I turn my fan on, the car goes all the way right back down to C. So it's too cold for this. Alright, so we just got back from getting the parts. Literally a whole disaster just getting these parts. I don't want to talk about it, it was crazy, but got the valve cover gas and the thermostat. I'm gonna do everything I need to do to the car right now, guys. So I don't know if you guys can see, but it looks a little wet around the gasket, like around here. You can see. I'm gonna take that off and re-silicone it. Well, not re-silicone. I never put silicone, but I'm gonna put silicone now. And it's like wet, like down here also. So I'm pretty sure it's coming from the feed line. It's a little wet, as you can see right there. And also with the valve cover, you see the valve cover is leaking right here. All the way here to the side. Yeah, so we're gonna start off doing the valve cover gasket first, and then work our way to the thermostat, and then the oil feed line. That looks good. Oil's a little dirty, but that's good. Still good. A little wet there too. You see the top? Definitely leaking from there.
Yeah, from the top, but the bottom is kind of sick.
I don't know if you guys remember, but last time I showed you guys I was here, this motor was out. They already put it back in. I do a lot more wiring and stuff. Alright, so we put some silicone in it. Hopefully it should hold up. It should be good. Alright, so we're gonna take off the throttle body. Try to clean it inside with some brake cleaner. And I'm probably gonna take off the spring and just probably try to see what I can do to make this work. But I'm gonna get to it right now.
Don't ever take it. I just what I be. It's what you make it. Always try to give. Don't ever take it.
So the throttle body is basically it's a little dirty. But I'm gonna clean this off right here with some throttle body cleaner. But basically, see, it's good, but then I put it to shut all the way like this. It stays stuck. Look, see, you hear that noise? It looks like it's getting stuck like in here somewhere, like in there somewhere. It looks like it's getting stuck. You can see like some scratch marks. You see like right there. It's like some scratch marks, so it looks like it's getting stuck in right there. Letting the throttle body clean, sit in there a little bit, try to clean it up. I'm also gonna clean this one right here. I'm gonna top it also. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so the throttle body's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Guess we're gonna put it back on and maybe see if maybe I have a vacuum leak somewhere else. Maybe one of the couplings is ripped or something. I don't know. I guess we're gonna check it out. We're gonna put it on the lift and check all my couplings and all my vacuum lines, and hopefully maybe I could find the reason why it's idling so high. Got the thermostat right here, and got the gasket for it right here. Gotta put this around here so it won't leak when you put it on. I'm gonna do that real quick, guys. So the thermostat is on. This part right here on the thermostat, on the gasket, gotta always make sure that's pointing with this part right here. So I'm gonna put the car on the lift. So we can put a bucket underneath it. We'll put one of these drain things to drain the coolant so it won't go all over the floor. I'm gonna put the thermostat in. So I got the thermostat out. I'm gonna clean up around here, silicone, just in case it doesn't come out. That's the hole right there, That's the hole right there. You can see I left the gasket on that one just so it won't leak, even though I have one. But I'm gonna clean up the surface and just put it on. If you guys are wondering, it's just 2 bolts, I think it's 2 10s. I think, yeah, 2 size 10s. Just take them off, and all the antifreeze is gonna come out. But pretty simple, pretty easy. So I'm gonna put the new one in, clean it up, and start it up. I gotta let the thermostat get to like about 130 degrees, I think, something like that, and then it opens up. Then that's when it starts cycling the antifreeze. So I'm gonna show you that process when we finish this. Alright, so we're waiting for the thermostat to open up so that all the fluid will go down, and then we fill it up, and then you gotta let the bubbles come out. Right now we're just letting it run, letting it get to like normal temperature. I don't know if you guys can hear me, but we're running into a fucking issue right now. As you can see, the idle is staying like at 1.5. So where the TPS is at, like that wire, we're like, every time we like move it around that area where the harness is at, it literally just goes crazy. And right now my idle's at 1,500 and it's not going down at all, no matter what we do. So I don't know, I'm frustrated because just super frustrated right now. If I have to get a new harness, I'm gonna be really, really upset. Yeah, so some hours has passed, still no progress at all. Kind of frustrated because I want this car to be good, but it's like always something happens, like one thing gets fixed and then something else happens. So yeah, every time we take the TPS wire, we trace it down, and when we wiggle it, the car literally goes. I know it sounds stupid, but just trying to make an example. Yeah, so I really don't know what it is. Just about to call it a night. I'm not too sure, but I'll let you guys know. All right, so we tried everything, and we think it's a throttle body because throttle body, no matter what, is staying open, and once we push it closed, like really, really hard, the idle goes down. Then once we give it gas again, the idle stays stuck open. I'm just gonna probably try Julio's throttle body maybe tomorrow or next week. But right now we're checking to make sure the manifold's tight. Maybe just make sure there's no air coming in through there. All right, guys. So I'm gonna head to Julio's garage right now to pick up his throttle body so I can test it out on my car. I just want to get that out the way. I just want to try. He has the same exact Skunk 2 70mm throttle body, brand new. So I'm gonna try it on my car, and if the problem goes away, then I'm gonna have to order a new throttle body, and the problem is fixed. If not, then it's deeper than that, which I don't understand, which probably means maybe a bad TPS or something. So, I mean, we'll see. But all I know is that when I turn the car on, it idles around like 1100, it stays there perfectly fine. But when I give it gas, like I could just literally accelerate it. That's when it'll just boom, and then it'll just go boom, and it'll stay stuck. Meaning there's a lot of airflow still going through. So I think the throttle body is just might just be fucked up. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see if maybe I can send it back to Skunk 2. I'm not too sure. I think I have a parts number still at my house. I'm gonna check that out, but I don't know. Let's go to Julio's garage right now, guys. Look what I'm talking about, guys. Look where the idle's at. The idle is literally at 1,500. This thing is literally staying. That's never happened. Never, ever, 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 ever happened. All right, guys. I know this video is all over the place. I apologize for that. Just left the garage, so the problem is the thermostat. The thermostat came defective because the car gets to about 108 degrees, and the antifreeze just starts literally just starts spitting out of the reservoir bottle, which means that the thermostat is not opening, so it's not letting the antifreeze circulate the motor, so it's just backing it out, which it's not supposed to do. And like at 108 degrees, my car starts to overheat, so which means the car is not getting the antifreeze it's supposed to. That's why that's why it's overheating. So tomorrow my dad's gonna go back to where we got this one from, return it, and I have Julio's throttle body right here, which is a Skunk 2 Alpha, the same one as mine, the 70mm one. So I'm gonna try this one on also tomorrow. Hopefully fixes my issue. So I'm gonna continue this video tomorrow, guys. So see you guys tomorrow. What's going on, guys? Today's Sunday. It's about 1 o'clock. Before I even start the day, just want to say it's a whole bunch of a mess. All right, so my thermostat is fine. So my ECU is reading Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. So waiting till the car to get to like about 130 degrees, that's when the thermostat opens. But since it was reading Celsius, it was only getting to like 100, and 100 degrees in Celsius was like about like 215 on Fahrenheit, which is like the motor was literally overheating. So I didn't realize that until I looked into the ECU. So the thermostat is fine. It's not coming out super hot, but maybe I gotta clean my my heater core hoses. Maybe I had to clean them, what dad said. But I'm gonna put on Julio's throttle body now. That's the only thing that could be making my car idle at 2K. So I'm not too sure, but let's get the day started. About like 40 degrees, 35 degrees inside. I'm gonna work on it on my yard just like the old times, and I'm about to freeze my ass off. So let's get the day started, guys. Alright, so we got the throttle body out for like this 10th time. We're gonna replace it with a new one. Alright, so this is Julio's brand new Skunk 2 throttle body, never used. So hopefully this should be the issue. And if it is, I'm just gonna buy like an Omni Power one and just get rid of this problem, because I'm not buying a Skunk 2 one again. You wanna help, Nana? Nana, you wanna help? Yeah? So go help Grandpa, go.
How you gonna help me? With what?
Ask him, you need help?
Not right now, Nana.
You know, you want to help?
You can walk.
Here, you can bring that to the stairs. Here, you can carry it, or is it too heavy? You have it? You can carry it? You got it? It's too heavy?
Definitely so.
It's too heavy? Put it down if it's too heavy. Alright, so the throttle body's on. Now time to test it and turn it on and see if it's better now. So let's see. Oh my god, well the problem didn't get fixed. Oh man, and I don't know, my car is smoking now. Every time I accelerate, there's like a big cloud of smoke, so I don't know if that means the turbo's going bad or man, I'm so fucking frustrated right now, man. Alright, so the smoking is from, I think yesterday my car died and I kept trying to start it and it was just shooting out gas. Like, you know, if you try to start the car, it just dumps out fuel, it doesn't turn on because there's no power. But I did it about maybe like 7 times, so that's a lot of fuel being, like, you know, just being sent out. So all I did was drive from the garage to my house, which is like a 10-minute drive, but I wasn't really beat on it. So this has happened to me multiple times where, like, well, before, like when my tune was messed up and I used to two-step and I used to throw a lot of gas and you should not be burnt to stay on top of the piston. So I'm pretty sure the same thing just happened to me now, because I'm driving the car right now and it's not smoking. It's not smoking at all. Like, the smoke stopped, and the smoke wasn't blue, the smoke was white. It was like a gray, gray smoke, and it smelled like a lot like gas. It's not happening right now. 2, my dad took out the idle screw on the throttle body and it went lower. So I'm just gonna get a new throttle body, try it out, and if that doesn't work, then I'm just gonna, I don't know, try to figure out what else it can be. But for the most part, I think it's just a throttle body, because my old throttle body was just at what, like 2,000 RPM. As soon as you give it gas, this one I could give it gas and let go, and it goes down to like around 1,200, 1,300. And all the forums that I've read about this throttle body, people say that it gets stuck around 1,300, 1,500, 2,000. So, and this is the brand new throttle body. And if I'm not mistaken, before when I got my throttle body, it never idled underneath 1. It was always like 1,100 from, like, once I put it in. That's what I've heard that these throttle bodies do from, like, just from factory, just from like when you buy it. So I'm just gonna buy a Omni powered throttle body. I'm gonna buy it actually today and install that one, and hopefully just get rid of this whole issue. If the car keeps idling around, like, you know, a little bit high, then I'm about to figure out what it is. Maybe it's the harness, the TPS harness I was telling you, because I know my harness has a little bit of a problem in the back where the TPS sensor is at. Like, if you wiggle it around on the back of the motor, there's like it like starts, the car just starts, like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. The car starts to like jerk, like brum, 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 brum. So I'm pretty sure it could be, you know, that can also be a factor. But I've always had a problem. I've never had a problem with idle until I switched over to the Skunk 2 70mm throttle body. So just gonna get a new throttle body and just call it a day. All right, so now I'm gonna fix my fender because it's really close and sometimes it hits. And I'm gonna paint the car soon. I don't know if you guys know. Follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna paint the car within 2 months, and I do not need this to be hitting because of my paint. Look at it. Look how close that is. That's how close I am to giving up. But if it hits, I'm gonna be chipping my paint like it is right there. So I'm gonna fix this real quick. Pop's moving the car real quick. So that's gonna do it for this video. Sorry for like a lot of talking. I like to just let you guys know what's going on. I know a lot of people say I talk a lot, but how are you guys gonna know what I'm doing or what's going on if I don't explain to you? Like, I can't just go to this and then go to that without explaining what I'm gonna do. I do the explaining so people know like what I'm about to do or what happened. So hopefully you guys understand why I did a lot of explanation. And I was just frustrated in general over everything that's going on. Like, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. If you have a car, when stuff goes wrong, when there's like multiple stuff going on, like it just gets you frustrated. Me, I thought the smoke was like, you know, blown head gasket or blown turbo, which was just the gas that wasn't being burnt when I tried to start the car multiple times. and I thought the throttle body was good, and when it wasn't, I thought it was a thermostat because my ECU was reading Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. So there's a whole bunch of things, but now you guys understand what I was coming from and what's going on. So until next time, guys, if you're new, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified when I upload, guys. And until next time, peace.
40 popper, hit a mobster, turn your brain to pasta. Hit a opera, dread swinging just like I'm a